Okay, today I want to talk about this Leatherman Signal that I just recently picked up and started carrying around with me kind of as an everyday carry tool. So far I really like it. In my opinion, it's got all of the tools that you need and not a lot of extra stuff that you don't. Obviously you have the pliers up here with the wire cutters that are replaceable. There's just a small torque screw on each side and you can replace these. In my opinion, the wire cutter portion is kind of the first thing that wears out, and when you go to cut something, instead of actually cutting it, it just kind of bends it, and it's really frustrating with these, so it's nice that those are replaceable. On the actual body, you have a couple different tools here. On this side, you have a bit. It's a bit driver. You've got a Phillips head and a flathead little chuck here that can be flipped around, which is really nice. It's nice to have a screwdriver on you. You have your typical hook and bottle opener there, and then you have your point with a hole in it for I think this is used for can be used for sewing. On this side you have the rod that will produce a spark when it's hit with another piece of metal. Good for fire starting in a pinch, you know, if you're out camping or something. As well as in here there's a little latch that you can flip and out comes that piece. And then up top you have a whistle. On the bottom here they have what they call a hammer. You can definitely use it to hit stuff. I would probably close the tool and then do it. It's a nice flat surface with some ridges. Occasionally you'll find yourself in times of need where you just gotta give something a whack, and this definitely seems like a nice sturdy thing to use. You've got a little clip here. You also have holes for a 1/4 inch wrench and a 3/8 inch wrench, and that can be used for bits, you know, like other screwdrivers and Torx bits, as well as I've found the screwdriver bit that comes with the tool can actually be used in this as well, and you can use the tool on its side like this to get a little bit more leverage, which is nice. The opening and closing mechanism is very good. It feels very well built. It doesn't feel flimsy or weak. And then on the outside here you have your typical saw and knife, which I personally really like to have these on the outside for quick access, as opposed to having to open the plier portion and pull the knife out. I find myself needing to cut you know, tags off or zip ties or anything like that, and it does have a lock right here that you have to press in to get it to close, so it won't accidentally close on you. You have to press in on it and then it will close like that. On this side you have a sharpening stone, which can be used to sharpen the knife if needed. It does come off obviously like this, and then you can sharpen the knife if needed, but for right now, since this is still fairly new, the knife that came on it is pretty sharp. I'm pretty impressed with how sharp that is. On the opposite side of this, you have a little lock that you can slide down, and now the tool will no longer open. And then you can push it back up, obviously, to reopen the tool. Also included in the box is a pouch. I haven't been carrying this for too long, but so far I do really like it. I find that it's more convenient for me to have more than just a pocket knife on me. Although I do use the knife portion a lot, I do find it nice to have tools, you know, pliers and a screwdriver handy for the random times where you need to put a battery in something, or you know, if I'm out riding my mountain bike and something happens and I need a set of pliers, you know, I got them right here ready. So I do really like this tool so far. It's been great.